I felt like I found out some new cards that could help out the deck a lot, so let's get into it. So I'm gonna go through the deck relatively fast this time since I feel like I explained the cards in longer detail in the other video, so let's go. So 3 beat, I'm gonna go over the 3 ofs first. 3 beat, 3 Donpa, 3 Philo, and that's it for the 3 ofs. Those 3 are the most important ones. Now for the 2 ofs. So 2 Seal, 2 Helmer, 2 Rafale. Cut it down to 2 because no more desires in this deck. So I think 2 is fine, especially the high level ones, because you want to draw the little ones so that you can special summon a lot more. That's it for the 2 ofs. Now for the 1 ofs, 1 Recon and 1 Bravo. Now for the non-for-hire monsters, 3 Parallel Exceed. So still playing with this card, playtesting it more. This card just gets better and better every time I play with it. It ends up for easy fall goes. It helps you play through hand traps. For example, if one of the little ones gets hand trapped, you can still go for Almirage, or yeah, any of the Link ones like Linkuriboh or Almirage, and then still go into Parallel Exceed, and then you can still make your Folgo play from there. Three Ghost Ogres still, since it's the best hand trap for hire, since it synergizes with Folgo. And now for the new engine that we're playing is the Sacred Beast engine. So 3 Dark Beckoning Beast and 1 Chaos Summoning Beast. And then we also play the 3 Opening of the Spirit Gates. So the way this engine works is that if you draw either Dark Beckoning Beast or Opening of the Spirit Gates, you have a full Folgo combo, because the gates will search out the Dark Beckoning Beast, or the beast will search out the gates. And then I'll go into the combo at the end afterwards to show you what you do with this exactly. So 3 Mayhem for hire, 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Reinforcements of the Army, 1 the Miho within himself. So with Called by the Grave being limited, yeah, you can't play it in this deck, and it makes it a little bit tougher to play through hand traps. But with the Parallel Exceeds and 1 Called by the Grave, you have like 4 ways of playing through a hand trap, essentially. But I think it actually does make the deck better, because I feel the best way to play this deck is by focusing on doing like bringing back a monster from your graveyard during your opponent's turn, for example with like Mayhem or Back to the Front. And with Called by the Grave at 3, it was kind of rough, because sometimes if they draw it, they can just end up disrupting you, and you can't bring back your monster, and you can't do your combo during the opponent's turn. So yeah, and especially since the new card, New Style for Hire, that card will essentially be the new Called by the Grave for hire to play through hand traps. So overall it's good. So just 1 Called by the Grave. And now for the traps, 2 back to the front still. I think it's great playing 5 revival cards during your opponent's turn to be able to try and trigger your Donpa. And last card, 2 Solemn Strikes. So for this card, I've been thinking about cutting it, either playing New Style for hire, but that card isn't out yet obviously, or the other card I was thinking about was Phantasme, because it puts a body on board, so you have a dragon to work with to try and make a Folgo on the following turn. And then he also has an effect that would benefit from the Folgo draws, since you need to discard a card. So if you go first and then you do your big Folgo play during your opponent's turn, you can special summon the Phantasme and then get benefit off of that. And then also he can, if you're going second and then you put the Phantasme on board, you could protect your for hires from being targeted by a hand trap. So it's an interesting choice, but I'm still going with the Solemn Strike just because going first it's very strong. That's it for the main deck. Now for the extra deck, we have our Link ones, Link Kuribo, Relinquish Anima, this is part of the Sacred Beast combo, and Almirage. Mostly Almirage, Link Kuribo are for Parallel Exceed, and this one's for the... You can use them with Philo too, but it's mostly for the Sacred Beast combo. And IP Masquerena, this card is great. It's the best way because sometimes you want to find a way to put Rafale in graveyard while still maintaining your Dampa on field. That way, if you have Back to the Front or Mayhem for Hire, you can bring them back and then benefit with the effect of Rafale that turn. So yeah, this one's really great. This is probably the most expensive card I think in the deck. So yeah, pretty worth it. IP Masquerena. Nightmare Phoenix, in case you need to deal with some back row. Nightmare Unicorn. This is like the main card we go for with IP Masquerena. And then 2 Folgo, the main Link monster of the deck. And then I play two rank 4s. Appaloosa and Borrelsword. You don't have to play these cards if you really wanna play budget. I think they just help because sometimes with the IP you end up on a big board big enough that you can go for rank 4s. Appaloosa offers those extra interruptions, and then Borrelsword, if they play passively, you can just set up for an OTK for the next turn. But yeah, you can replace them with cheaper cards like Boral Load and I don't know, like a Nightmare Cerberus, I guess, if you wanna play more budget. And the 2 Sky Strikers. This is for Hornet Drones. The reason why we're playing Hayate is just so that we can get rid of the token to make a Link Kuribo. That way we can still special summon Beat when we use them to go into Folgo. And then now for the XYZs, are 3 rank 4s. Tornado Dragon, so that we can trigger Folgo on our opponent's turn. King of the Feral Imps, to be able to research our 1 reptile. Bravo. And finally, number 60, Douglas. And he's the one that lets us go into Folgo easily with Parallel Exceed. Alright, now to go into the combo with the Sacred Beast cards. So, it's essentially a 2-card combo that will get you Folgo on field. And then it won't use any beasts or any warriors, which is really good because that means that you'll still be able to special summon Dampa or Beat off of this combo. So it requires either Dark Beckoning Beast or Opening of the Spirit Gates, plus any card just so that you can discard. So to start off the play, you normal summon the Dark Beckoning Beast, use its effect to search out the Spirit Gates. If you ended up drawing Spirit Gates first, you just do the reverse. Activate this card to search out the Dark Beckoning Beast. So, activate Spirit Gates, and with that we'll search out our Chaos Summoning Beast. Then we're going to use the effect of Dark Beckoning Beast to get an extra normal summon, to normal summon the Chaos Summoning Beast. Now we're going to link him away, and we're going to make a Link Kuribo. Now we're going to use the effect of Opening the Spirit Gates to discard a card, and then target our Chaos Summoning Beast to special summon him back to the field. Afterwards, we're gonna link away the Chaos Summoning Beast again, and this time we're gonna make Relinquished Anima. And with that, we have a Cyverse, Spellcaster, and Fiend. So 3 different types, lets you go into Folgo, just like that. So yeah, that's the combo, guys. Hopefully you guys, this gives you guys ideas to make the deck better. Yeah, it gets a lot more consistent with this engine, I feel like. Especially since if you open up either Beckoning Beast or Spirit Gates, that's a Folgo combo. If you draw a Almirage target, like a monster that you can normal summon, that's 1,000 or less attack, plus Parallel Exceed, that's also a 2-card Folgo combo. If you open up Beat, plus any for hire, any of the little for hires, that's also a full Folgo combo. So yeah, I feel like the deck is pretty consistent. It's getting there. I think especially with new style for hire, it'll definitely be able to play around the hand traps, have more extenders and stuff, so that you can play through interruptions. Yeah, guys, I also have a updated Time Thief deck profile coming up too. I'm just waiting for some of the cards to get to me first. But yeah, so expect that to be one of the next videos, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.